There's about an extra 60 to 80 pounds right there.
No. They weigh about a pound and a half a piece.
Oh, no shit.
They're lithium.
Wow.
They don't weigh anything. Just like the shake awake battery. It
Yeah.
literally, like, if you've ever tried to get a battery out of a Harley and you're reaching down in there and it doesn't have a strap, you're trying to get it out of there. Oh my gosh! And you kill your fingers getting out. These things don't weigh anything. You grab it with 2 fingers and pick it up, pick it out. So you even lighten your bike up significantly by putting one in. Yeah.
No way.
Well, let's face it, the world's moving electric. I mean, we all know this. We all know that the electric vehicles and going, carbon fiber, carbon, whatever, so they better start doing some stuff with batteries, right? I mean, that better be something they better start focusing on because everything's taking batteries. You got all these electric trucks and electric cars and hybrids. And these batteries got to run a lot.
I'm an electric F350 right now.
Really?
No, that's a lie.
Oh,
Sounded
okay.
good,
Like,
didn't
I
it?
don't think they didn't make an electric X350. What's wrong with you? That's crazy.
Well, they do make the hybrid Jeep Wrangler. The Jeep Wrangler's got a hybrid out there.
Yeah, and Ford has the Lightning out there too, which basically Ford body with it. But one of my friends has one. It's great to try and tow something with it, but it's not so great.
Well, there's always going to be positives and negatives and stuff. I mean, and again, we're in the infancy of this battery electric world that we're getting into. Hell, we were talking the motorcycle back in the day, the live wire. When that came out, you could get 200 miles plus. I mean, now you can go charge it anywhere in the world and go as far as you want.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and
so I mean,
something interesting is I always carry a generator because we travel everywhere and we need microphones and we have lights and we have everything that we set up. And I always carry a big generator with me. What I just recently purchased is it's called a solar generator. Because you can charge it with a solar panel, but I just plug it into the wall. But it is a huge battery bank. It weighs about 30 pounds, but it runs my air conditioner in my trailer. I plug it right into my 30 amp on my trailer. It runs my whole trailer, and I'm not always searching for power. So it's little stuff like that is, it's coming a long way for real.
It certainly is. There's no doubt about it. And you can see Limitless is right on the cusp of, I mean, when I saw the video, I watched it twice going, just thinking about going, man, that bike, you could have a bike sit there. Some guys have a bike sit there for a month, 2 months. You don't always get the ride. Summertime here, you're on boats, so a bike's going to sit. You know what I mean? And if
or you got
a Harley
or you got multiple bikes and you're not riding them all the time. You're riding one or two.
Yeah, you don't want to put a tender on every bike. You know what I mean? So, Jersky, you have 2 bikes. So what? You have 2 tenders that go to your garage or no?
Yeah, I got 2 tenders, but I mean, I'm always riding the one or the other. And the other one just sits on tender all the time. But yeah, but like Roby was saying, you can't just use any kind of lithium battery from another company because there's issues with lithium and how things run with the bikes and shit and with audio.
Absolutely.
There's certain things that you can't have on it because remember we were at the Grandview Live show and that guy had an off-brand lithium battery in his bike. And he could not get his bike to start for shit. He couldn't get to start. It rode in there, and it locked out his security. It did some other shit all. It was all because of the lithium battery. And you had to have a special lithium charger. You couldn't use a normal, little jump box with it. You had to have a lithium one. But he didn't have Limitless. He didn't have, a brand one. He had some kind of off-brand. I forgot the name of it. But it matters on what brand you get of this, too. Right, Roby?
Sure. Well, Limitless is the only one available with the BMS that'll shut it down. What happens to lithium battery? I don't know. Do you remember when I had my root beer bike in Panama City? Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, I was in the ring, and I didn't have. I bought that bike. It did not have Limitless. I'm not going to be an ad in
no.
it.
Okay, there he is.
Kept going down. Limitless set up behind me, and he goes, "Do not charge that battery again." And he took it out. And we put a limit. It worked great. But do you remember that? That battery was actually on fire.
No shit.
The battery was melted on the side. It's like what happens is people let these things, they just play them until they're dead. Well, if they don't have a BMS, it eats the cells. The cells go bad in them. So then they try and charge them back up. And they won't charge all the way up, and it creates heat inside there, and that's when lithium can explode. And I mean, in the cars,
Yeah, you're breaking up on this end pretty bad, like they got you in the mountains, like Deliverance
Yeah.
or something.
Roby, you're breaking up. You're gonna have to
I
hold
mean,
on.
they-
Hold that
they've
story.
gotta be-
Hold that story, Rob. You broke up a lot. We missed a lot
Gotcha.
of that. So we're gonna have to come back to you in a second. Let you get a little better feed. There we go. So we caught that a battery caught on fire. That's where we had kind of lost you at. Tell us more about after that.
Basically, if when these lithium batteries, if someone's playing them and they're not paying attention, they play them and they go all the way down. If they don't have a BMS, like what limitless lithium is the only one with a BMS, it shuts it down, so you can't hurt the battery. Well, these other ones, they lose cells because they drain them all the way down, and they keep trying to charge them, and that creates heat in there. And what ends up happening is these batteries fail, and they can catch on fire. They can explode, but they can ruin a lot of stuff on bikes. That's why I only use limitless lithium.
Technology. You got to learn how to handle new technology. It's not like you could jump a regular, you got to learn this isn't like a regular battery with the cells and so with the way the world changes, you got to learn that,
I mean, you can use a regular charger on the limitless nanos and on that shake awake. You can use a regular charger on it because it's got a BMS. Because it won't let it overcharge, it won't let it undercharge. It regulates how much current is going into the battery and how much current's going out of the battery. So they put technology in it to where you're able to use this battery for a long time. Where lithium batteries used to be, if you ran it down dead, you pretty much throw it away because it would never hold the charge good again. Where these protect the battery and your investment. I mean, you're not buying a battery once a year. I mean, technically, you buy one of these because for years.
What were we looking at? Maybe $1,000 for one of these batteries? I know it sounds a lot, but if you're going to keep this battery and it recharges, $400?
$399.
Not bad.
Well, shit.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all, then.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, exactly. And they go on sale. And if you watch them, Limitless always puts them on sale. I picked up one of them on a Black Friday sale for $249. That's cheaper than you can buy a battery at Harley. Actually, the one I showed you. That was the one that was in the video.
So when Limitless first came out and they didn't have that technology, they had some issues maybe. Because when they first came out, people would badmouth, hey, man, this was that, until they got this new technology, which no lithium battery had at the time, and only they have now. That's what they used to be like, though. They used to have kind of iffy.
Yeah, they were just, I mean, they really were kind of just junk. And right now, the only battery company that uses the BMS, because it is more expensive to put it in, but the only company that uses that BMS is Limitless Lithium. That's why they've just blown up in the motorcycle world, because